What's up, you guys? I'm Lisa Schwartz, and welcome back to Will You Accept This Ride here on the Bachelor Insider. You guys, are you subscribed yet? You're not? What the f are you waiting for? This is literally the best show on the internet. After the best show on television. They did not pay me to say that. I just said it, because I feel it in my heart. Ho ho ho! Bonjour, my chérie! Welcome to my chariot l'amour! This week, our mademoiselles went to the city of love! And mon Dieu, what a trip it was! Literally, all my accents sound like a Jewish mom. Like, no matter what, I just go into Jewish mom. But let's get down to it, shall we? Bonjour, Ari! The ladies and Ari arrived in France, not one to waste any time. The first solo date went to the last Lauren standing, who finally got to drop the initial of her last name. Lauren? The group date went full Lady Marmalade at the famed Moulin Rouge.
It's the Moulin Rouge.
And after an audition that was like literally straight out of Fame, Bekah M won the chance to be the star of the night next to Ari, who is really good at lip syncing.
On n'est jamais un voleur.
And in French, nonetheless. Oui, oui. On their one-on-one date, Ari and Jacqueline went on the French version of a Pretty Woman shopping trip, minus the mean sales associates and the whole prostitute thing. And boy, was that date a fun time.
I think that's as far as they're going.
After a while. It took a while.
It is hot when guys who know things about things do things about things.
And on the mother of all two-on-one dates, Crystal tried to torpedo any chance Kendall had with Ari, but holy did that blow up in her face!
Kendall, I would like you to have this rose.
And the other women were really sad about it.
Oh my god. I just can't believe it. Like,
but it's fine! Crystal handles rejection really well.
This is such.
After a week of romance, dance thongs, and random street poetry, hot single mom Chelsea and Jenna, who's basically a human equivalent of Red Bull, join Crystal in getting that one-way ticket home to the good old US of A. Sweet Jenna and your slick moves, you will be missed. You guys, I need a drink, and luckily tonight's guest is finally old enough to have one with me. Step on it! Mama needs her juice. You guys, our guest tonight is adorable, and she makes me feel really, really old. Yay! I can't wait to meet her. Let's do this! Bekah M!
Yes?
Will you accept this ride?
Yes, I will.
Come on in!
Oh my goodness.
Just all the goodies.
Bread. You know the way to my heart.
A man, bread, and pillow lips. It's so nice to meet you.
Nice
Welcome.
to meet you too.
Girl, I know you're not feeling good, but like.
I'm down. Always feel a little better after some bubbly.
Hell yes.
Ready.
You are a fan favorite and my personal favorite. Yeah. How are you feeling about life right now?
Life is pretty crazy right now.
Are you engaged?
We'll see.
Bekah!
Or you'll see. Tune in to find out.
Yes. Cheers to your
Cheers.
love story. All right, Bekah, not only did you just roll up in a cool car, you're sassy, you have short hair, but you also don't have an age.
Right, yes. I'm a fairy.
Yes.
I actually have been around for 400 years.
I mean, you look great.
Thank you, thank you.
Did you plan on not telling anyone about your age? This is the big story.
No, so to be honest, I don't really like in general telling people how old I am just because I don't normally ask people how old they are because I don't want to make any prejudgments on somebody based on how many years they've been on Earth and vice versa. So, I mean, I wasn't straight out the gate ready to be like, hey Ari, I'm 14 years younger than you. You know what I mean? Because that's just, I don't think you should really start any relationship like that. I wanted to wait until he had already kind of seen my personality and seen that I'm not you know, just like a super immature college girl, or at least I don't think I am. And I wanted him to see that before disclosing my age, so that it didn't change his perception of me.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, you're so well-spoken. At your age, I was like blacked out and hugging the toilet, so like, I'm impressed, which is like not saying much.
It only happens every once in a while.
But I feel like you're even more mature than like most of the women in the setting.
I will say that I saw a lot of girls just let their emotions really get the best of them and get a hold of them, and I saw that a lot of women getting upset about something or getting upset at someone or even at Ari, and then they would just go with it, like, yeah, unleash it, and that's just not really my style. And I even had some conversations with some of the girls where I was like, you have a choice right now. Like, do you want to lose it? Like, traveling around the world, even if they're 10 of your best friends that you've known since childhood, drama is gonna happen.
Yeah, that's
like
difficult.
That's just the way it goes. And then tack on the fact that you're all dating the same guy.
You played it cool the whole time though. Were there moments when like deep down you were like freaking out?
Oh my gosh, I was losing it like at least a few times every week.
Really?
Yeah.
'Cause honestly, you seem like the coolest, and I'm like, she's really cool, like I want to be her friend. So what was it like actually telling Ari that you were 20T?
I don't know, I think it was kind of a big deal for him.
Yeah.
And I'm sure, yeah.
He's so conflicted though. Like
Yeah.
it's very obvious like,
Yeah.
that he has feelings for you, and it's also
Yeah.
very obvious that you're very mature. Let's cross our legs for this subject.
Yeah.
I was annoyed that everyone was like harping on the fact that you were so young, and they're like, she's not ready, she's not ready. Are you guys just bored in the house and have nothing else to talk about?
Dude, I don't know, but I was annoyed too.
Because they're all your friends, they were all friendly with you, but why all of a sudden, like, you're not ready all of a sudden? Like, why?
Also, just like mind your own business. Worry about if you're ready for marriage or not, because some of those were not very mature. Love y'all, but I question if some of them are ready for marriage too.
You like tell it like it is, girl. Now let's turn the conversation a little bit. I heard that you are a very messy person.
Messy?
Yes. I heard that you are the messiest girl in the house. Who is the grossest or messiest to live with?
Bekah.
Yeah, my clothes may have been all over the room and all over other people's beds, and but I did wash my dishes in the mansion, so.
So there, let's talk about Paris, and let's more importantly talk about the Moulin Rouge date.
We were the first ones ever in the history of the Moulin Rouge who weren't performers who got to perform on the stage. during the
Really?
performance. Like
Oh, that's
it was
awesome.
seriously historical, and it was so special.
This is the most glamorous thing I've ever done in my life, and I never want to take this off.
You got the rose, and you got to perform on stage. And also, why is Ari so good at lip syncing?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, and lip syncing in French too, which is
How did
pretty.
he figure that one out?
We did it!
You're good at group dates.
They're
I feel
fun.
like most like women like didn't like them, and you were like chill about it.
They're fun. Yeah, I
You weren't
wasn't.
responding the way everyone else.
No, and I never went into a rose ceremony like anxious. And I kind of had this thing of like, well, if he's not gonna give me a rose, then like we're not meant to be. Like he clearly likes someone
Another
else
great
more.
lesson for women.
Like
I love
he likes
this.
someone else more, and
Yeah.
it's not like their fault that he likes them more. Like they should probably be together if he has more interest in them than in me.
Right. Girl, I'm stressed out every week watching for you guys. This
Yeah.
is difficult. And I feel like most of the women were so smart, and you guys, it's just a really nice group of women.
It was wonderful.
But
like
still.
yeah, and of course there's always a person or two where you're like, why are they still here?
Should we talk about it? Let's talk about
The
it.
elephant in the room that is
baby Crystal.
Yeah, it was a slow train coming, and then it hit real hard.
Right?
It's very obvious, you can see on TV, that she rubs people the wrong way because, like, I think she couldn't get out of her head, what are people gonna think when they watch this? Which is actually the worst thing I think you could possibly do.
Like,
and these
where are
weird
you?
platitudes that you keep spewing out are not coming from a place of, like, truth. So there's people like Kendall who say things like, I just love everyone, and you're like, yeah, you do. And so it was like, Crystal, like, I know who you actually are because you've revealed this to me in very private moments, and like, why can't you just show this? Like, people will like you better if you just do you, even if it's crazy.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys like trying to get that out of
yeah.
her, and unfortunately we didn't see that, and that was ultimately like her demise. And I was so proud of Ari. He saw through it, and he just like he tried.
Yeah, he's just kind to everybody and doesn't treat anyone differently.
The best, that's the
Yeah.
best.
I can't be with someone like that. This is her last chance.
I don't know. I really like that about him. He's just so
Did you just
sweet.
say, I really love that about him? Did you just use the word love? I can't quite figure you out. Let's talk about Crystal's tantrum, as you guys all referred to it, not my words, after the bowling date.
Yeah.
What happened? I mean, we know the context and we know why it happened, but like, what is that? Like, why? You're a nanny, you
Man.
see tantrums. How did you handle this?
Well, usually a tantrum comes from a big buildup, and okay, homegirl was killing it on the bowling date. She was getting like 4 or 5 strikes in a row, like, and she was rubbing it in everyone's face. She's like, yes, that's right. Like, I'm like, wow, this is the real Crystal coming out right now.
Yes.
But then, like, suddenly it wasn't just a game. Like, and it really didn't come down to her not wanting to share her time with Ari. It was like she wanted her glory from the victory.
Totally. She
like,
yeah.
Yeah, it was like she wanted that win and like that. I don't know.
Yeah, that competitive spirit.
She like snapped. She just fully snapped. It was so bizarre. Like,
If that didn't happen, do you think she would get a lot further, or do you think it was bound to happen at some point?
I think it was bound to happen at some point.
All my stuff is packed right now in my bedroom.
Should we play a game?
Yes.
Yes, it's called Crystal or Movie Villain. So I'm gonna give you a famous quote, and you have to tell me whether it came from
This is so
Crystal or a movie villain.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. That's a nice suit. It'd be a shame to ruin it.
That sounds familiar, but again, it's like, did I hear that come out of Crystal's mouth or a
you're like,
Disney
wasn't
movie?
that black hole?
I'm gonna say movie villain.
It is. It's Hans Gruber from Die Hard. I will not back away from confrontations.
Crystal.
Definitely Crystal. I'm every nightmare you've ever had. I'm your worst dream come true. I'm everything you were afraid of.
Dear God.
It's Chris Harrison! Can you imagine?
Oh my God. I'm gonna go with movie villain.
Yes, it's actually It, which is terrifying.
Yeah, that's really scary.
Yeah. Incorrect. Okay. I come across as flawless.
What? You know what? I'm gonna say Crystal.
Crystal, but also
Shut
Marie.
up.
Yeah.
Did she actually say that?
Crystal, I come across as flawless.
Same.
Flawless.
Same, honestly.
Yeah, me too. Totally. You are good at this game. It's easy. Just always pick Crystal. Like, it could happen. You are just as delightful as I expected you to be and
Thank
more.
you.
I totally get it. Like, I totally get why Ari just loves you. And I don't care that you're 22, girl. I
Thanks.
marry you.
Cheers to that.
It was a pleasure. Thanks. You can take the champagne. Oh, don't forget your bread rolls.
And the bread. Sweet.
You can eat a whole thing of bread and not get fat. I hate you, but also love you.
That's my 22-year-old metabolism. Wait, do I walk out with this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
All right, see ya.
This was so much fun. She was honestly so awesome, and I can't wait to see where her journey takes her. I feel like she's gonna fall in love, but that's just me. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I will be here every Monday after The Bachelor just to give you a recap of all the craziness. And I have a feeling it's only gonna get crazier. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye. I love this show.